screen times have gone crazy with the amount of time we spend on social networking sites. Social media has become an important part of our everyday lives.
A lot of people are so much inclined to it that they're kind of addicted to this urge. So this impulse is it's very difficult. If we, for example, if we have our mobiles, it's very difficult for us to get out of this habit, get out of this gadget. And for a young person who is in like teenage or even a child or even an adult, for all ages, it is extremely difficult. So I think we're right on the point that it is addiction and an impulse.
In the past few years, Pakistani wedding industry has seen a rapid change with the events having larger-than-life grandeurs.
I had a nikah, then I had a milad, then I had 2 dholkis, then I had a mayo, then I had a mehndi, barat, walima. So yeah, I had a lot. Social media की influence ये बहुत ज़्यादा थी कि I chose my decor from social media and I didn't realize how expensive decor is. Decor is insanely expensive. तो उस वजह से जब आप decor बहुत heavy करते हो तो आपकी wedding obviously lavish हो जाती है. आप कपड़े और jewelry social media से देख के heavy करते हो तो एकदम से वो हो जाता है. मतलब आप intend नहीं भी करते तो वो हो जाता है. Oh my god, I ended up going so much over budget. I think double से भी ज़्यादा. इतना ज़्यादा मतलब मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था that weddings are so expensive. I went way over my budget.
I think there's been a drastic change. Earlier, the events were very formal and I would say not so extravagant and very private. I think since then the style has become more candid. The social media has also played a big part in making them more and more extravagant. So overall, they're more of an extravaganza now as opposed to a private family event.
The celebrations begin way before the actual wedding day. The bride's designer bridal dress becomes the topic of sensation all over social media.
जो सोशल मीडिया ये प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं ये बहुत इफ़ेक्टिव हैं और बहुत हेल्पफुल हैं और क्लाइंट्स आर वेरी वेल अवेयर ऑफ व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन इन द मार्केट. प्राइस रेंज क्या हो जाए आइडिया उनको बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है, क्वालिटी का आइडिया बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है. तो आई थिंक कि उनके लिए भी एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है कि उनको हर चीज़ के बारे में पता है एंड दे कैन मेक देयर वाइज चॉइसेस एंड डिसीजंस.
My wedding dress, I chose it from Instagram. Both of my wedding dresses. मेरे फर्स्ट डे का जो कपड़े थे they were from अली ज़ीशान. सो वो मैंने ऑलरेडी देखे हुए थे और जो दूसरे दिन के थे सोनिया से वो मैंने ऑलरेडी देखे हुए थे.
The extensive food menu takes the rest of the limelight. The photography pages are flooded with the pictures of the wedding.
For my photography, I was also very confused because पहले मैंने कहा कि I wanted Pictoisa, but she wasn't available. फिर 2-3 और, but then finally I chose Yarita Saad Shoaib and from Instagram because he's very famous और उसकी videos basically मैंने YouTube पे देखी हुई थी. So yeah, I chose him and I was very happy with him.
Right now what is happening is that people are going out of the way. They're going the extra mile for the extravagance and the bling bling and they want the world to see. There are people now who book us just to be featured on our page. The desire to become famous, the shortcut to fame, that has become the core behind a lot of actions and decisions we take in our lives. So they're willing to go to any extent to get famous. I mean, we've had live paintings, we've had exotic dancers, we have had exotic animals at weddings, and those are all part of the desire and the wish to get famous and viral.
An Instagrammable wedding is what people want nowadays. They want to feel validated with the likes and comments they get on their wedding pictures. Where 24.3% people fall below the poverty line. More than 60% belong to the middle class. The elite class do not even comprise of a quarter of the whole population of Pakistan. Yet they are the ones setting these unhealthy wedding trends which the middle class is falling prey to.
Such kind of extravagance is kind of deadly for the society. My point of view is, if somebody wants to spend this, try to curtail it. Don't try to just flaunt it in the face of poor people. Okay? Because we are all 90% we are poor. So all those middle people who are like in the middle category, they can't afford. The parents cannot afford. I see parents, they are just living to get their daughters married.
I see people who I know that they cannot afford us, but they are, doing whatever they can to hire us and then to do things that have the ability to go viral, just to say, that we booked Irfan Hassan and we were featured on his page, and etc. So yeah, it has to take all the blame for making this social divide wider.
Very very bad and poor wedding culture. हम लोगों ने अपने ऊपर एक अननेसेसरी बर्डन डाल ली है दूसरों को देखते हुए कि उसने अगर 2 फंक्शन किए हैं तो हम 3 फंक्शन करेंगे, उसने 3 किए तो हम 4 करेंगे, उसने 20 लाख खर्च किया तो मैं 30 लाख खर्च करूँगा, उसने 30 किए तो मैं 50 करूँगा. तो एज़ फार एज़ पाकिस्तानी कल्चर इज़ कंसर्न, तो हम लोगों ने वेडिंग के लिहाज से अपने कल्चर को बहुत इसको बढ़ा रखा है.
Social comparison, especially looking at the people above us, is the root cause of many evils that exist in our society, such as jealousy and superiority or inferiority complex. Social media acts as a medium where all such evils are either introduced or aggravated.
We create our self-esteem, our self-concept, how good we feel about ourselves through a social comparison. So this was a very classical work and it has tremendous kind of impact. So the theory says it could be an upper comparison or it could be a lower comparison. If we look down, we might reach a state of gratitude. We might be happy in our marriages. We might be happy with our siblings. We might be happy in our country. And if we look upside, so basically what we are doing is we are missing on a lot of other factors. We're just looking at those few factors which are not the reality, because the projection is never true. It's never you're not looking, you're just looking at what is being projected.
Marriage is a simple, pure and virtuous act that connects two people to share, love and live together for the rest of their lives.
I think the most important thing is to invest is in the marriage, not in the extravagance, because the marriage is about resolving some deep issues, like it could be your value system, it could be your the money thing, your personal things of your personal importance, the companionship, the love. So those things are to be cherished and should be worked upon.
But unfortunately, in the age of Instagram, people are not celebrating the union of two people. Instead, everyone is in the race of getting labeled with wedding of the year. Investing in the relationship is more important than investing in a few days event.
जो लड़की की जो खुशी और जो है ना वो उसका इस चीज़ से कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है. उनके मियाँ बीवी के आपस में ताल्लुकात ठीक होने चाहिए, ठीक है, उनकी आपस में अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए, तो उससे मैरिज रिलेशन जो होती हैं वो स्ट्रॉन्ग होती हैं.
Even Islam teaches a simplicity which has long been forgotten, and people are only concerned about boasting their wealth. The coronavirus outbreak was considered a blessing in disguise when the government imposed a lockdown all over Pakistan and people decided to get married in intimate weddings among close family and friends. Irrespective of the socio-economic background, coronavirus made everyone stay low-key with the weddings.
I must explain that we did not go for any function. Function कोई नहीं हुआ था क्योंकि function was arranged और सारी वो cards वगैरह print हो गए हुए थे. देन बिकॉज ऑफ द सेकेंड वेव ऑफ कोविड-19 सारे शादी हॉल वगैरह बंद हो गए, तो फिर उसके इन-लॉज ने दे टोल्ड कि जी आप आएँ और आके हम घर ही आके सादगी से निकाह करके जो है वो लीजिए। तो सादगी से निकाह हुआ तो और घर में ही हमने खाना वगैरह बना के उसकी रुस्ती कर दी। वी मस्ट नॉट से कोरोना एज ए ब्लेसिंग, बट मेरे ख्याल में कोरोना ने हमें एक नया रास्ता दिखाया है कि शादियां इस तरह से भी हो सकती हैं और हम अपनी बेटियों को इस तरह से भी रुखसत कर सकते हैं।
These boastful and materialistic approaches towards weddings have made marriage lose its true essence. People should rethink the weddings. And laws should be implemented to cut off all the unnecessary expenses from the festivities to relieve the lower socio-economic classes.
An ideal wedding, in my point of view, is small, intimate, with all the focus on the emotions and the moments and the memories.
हमें दरमियानी रास्ता अख्तियार करना चाहिए जिसमें मियाना रवी हो। आप फजूल खर्ची ना करें। जो लड़के वाले गेस्ट आते हैं उनको आप अच्छा सा खाना खिलाएं और उसके बाद लड़का वलीमा करे और लड़की को आप नेक दुआओं के साथ रुखसत करें कि वो अपने घर में खुश रहे।
Hire the minimum amount of people, just a very simple food, a very simple location, and that's it.
Social media needs to be used wisely because the messages it inculcates into our conscious and subconscious thoughts greatly affect our choices, perspectives, and behavior. The union is all that matters. Glitz and glamour are short-lived.